Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's going on here?
Hey, we cannot do this at the same time, man. All right.
Greetings, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. This is Action Theater Presents. Today we are covering Red 2 from 2013, starring Bruce Willis and John Malkovich, Mary Louise Parker, Anthony Hopkins, Helen Marie, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Bong Hung. How do you pronounce his name? Bong Hung Lee?
Storm Shadow. You pronounce it Storm Shadow. Yeah, that guy.
Directed by Dean
Pariseau.
Pat?
Dean Pariseau, who is the director of Galaxy Quest.
Oh.
Yeah.
You want to read the synopsis for this one?
Oh. Oh, I'm reading the synopsis. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was asked. You want to read
it? Okay, hold on. I do not have the synopsis with me. One moment, folks. 1 moment. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway, this is the sequel to Red, which was based on, of course, the
DC comic.
DC comic. Hold on. Retired CIA agent Frank Moses reunites with his unlikely team of elite operatives for a global quest to track down a missing portable nuclear device. And of course, based on the comic by Warren Ellis and Cully Hamner. Rated PG-13. The runtime is 1 hour and 56 minutes.
Yeah, this was pretty action packed, so it goes by in a hurry. This one's another fun film. If you have not seen it, I think that you will probably enjoy it. If you were with us for the first one, you'll definitely enjoy this one. This is another fun film. Is there anything you'd like to say before we head over to the screening room and get underway here?
Full of twists and turns, familiar faces. Let's hit it.
Okay. Will do. So good to see you, Lady Miss Connie Clary, FKHT 2005, better known as Tim. So I'm glad that you're with us this afternoon. Always a pleasure to see you, Lady Miss. We have the DC Comics logo and the theme music. I guess a brilliant cartoon artwork here for the opening sequence.
And this is artwork out of the comic.
We begin Red 2 inside a Costco. No.
And as you see, Frank is still with Sarah, and they have he has retired back to domestic homemaking bliss, and he's happy, and she's out of her mind. Marvin.
Marvin. I love the character, Barbara's character. It's a shame they didn't do a third one of these. How did he do that? Nope. The bomb blew up, came from the back side of the vehicle. Oh, did I give away too much? So we're exactly 3 minutes and 11 seconds into it.
Some of the other cast members of the film you might spot throughout, of course, Stephen Burkoff, who was the villain in both the first Beverly Hills Cop and Rambo 2. David Hewlett is in this, who's Lupin from the Harry Potter films. And also Garrick Hagen. And if that name is familiar, he was Biggs in the original Star Wars.
I love this. He's checking to see if he's still actually dead.
No.
Strongler, kidding me.
Can you eat? Well, I liked the movie where he played the jewel thief. He never played a jewel thief. Extra points to anyone who gets that reference.
What's that, Hudson? Hawk? Oh.
No. In the movie Being John Malkovich, everybody keeps saying to him, "I like that movie where you played the jewel thief." He says, "I never played a jewel thief." And everyone, oh. It's like everybody recognizes him, but then describes other movies that he's not in. It's kind of a running joke. And hello to Hakami.
Hey, Acme.
And of course, Neil McDonough, of course, from Band of Brothers, Captain America films.
He's good at playing a bad guy, this guy.
Yeah.
He still ended up like Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, he's really pressing Brink's buttons now, isn't he? Hey, Curtis Shelby, welcome.
Well, Curtis.
Oh. You have no idea what you put me through. They are really clever, aren't they, Eugene or Igna? English service.
Hello to Nick Everest and DJ Plain Ice. Wasn't in this long, was he?
No. Very cool, Tim. Thank you for sharing. That's cool.
Tim Piggott Smith. Has been in many films, including Clash of the Titans and V for Vendetta.
Pussycat. He calls her Pussycat.
Down. Yeah. Yeah, good point. Actually, don't call him old.
She's so happy to be in Paris.
Hey. One's not leaving quietly.
he, he, he put his thumb in his mouth. Boy, they really make those clown cars tough, don't they? Kiss the frog. Excuse me. He really does not like her. Uh-oh. Marvin, why did you do that? Welcome back.
Right, I'm back. And just in time, of course, Anthony Hopkins as the not so late Dr. Edward Bailey.
We're at 1 hour and 31 seconds. Hey, we're having technical difficulties today, aren't we?
Right, I think I have everything reconnected now. Got cows. Well, he thinks we've got cows.
Hopkins is good at playing crazy.
We're going to the Kremlin, y'all. Yeah, so am I. But now it's going to hurt. That's all, girl. Midnight's Edge's own Dame Helen Mirren. And hello to Big Al Presents, who I'm going to be joining tomorrow night for Films with Friends. Just preparing his cocaine werewolf review. Okay, this I got to see. We are 76 minutes into Red 2. Whoopsie. Yeah, agreed. Well, I know, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't go so far as sniffing her shoes or anything, but damn. Red 3 is no longer standing by. That can't be good. I don't think he's listening right now. Yeah, bigger picture. And hopefully in that order. Wait, what? This fried green tomato sequel? Very weird. Where's Iggy? There's that. Yes, very true. That's it. I do want to remind everyone that as much as we would like to show you this film, we can't due to YouTube guidelines and the fact that we don't want the studio sending Anthony Hopkins to kill us. So, if you are watching live, you will have to follow along with us on Cosme. The link is at the top of both chats, and also uh, if you are watching the replay, you will need your own physical copy or to find this film on streaming. I'm sure it's available somewhere. Tubi is usually a good place to look.
Yep. Oh God!
Because apparently we're 12, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it's fun to throw cherry bombs in toilets.
All right, the Iranian embassy. Never mind.
Oh, so now it's okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Nope, nobody's watching this on Iran bill. We're good. Oh, yeah, he's way over his head. Like Lady Missed you. Yeah. Oh, oh, of course. Yeah, it's the rule. I love this part. Lincoln Park. Happy landings, assholes. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we won't tell you that.
No, it was not a 3-point landing.
And yet no one is saying to themselves, well, that's not good. Yes, we will. This Threads prequel is interesting to watch. Hey, Threads, Jesus. That was a messed up and a half movie. Take it to Wales, no one would care. Ouch. Oh, poopy.
You blew up my plane. that's a good one. That's fun every time.
How do we know this isn't a Fallout prequel? Eh?
Yeah. London will be close to the fall. Yeah. It was a good, wasn't it? It was fun back in May.
Hmm. All right. Shall we consult the scrolls?
Yes, we can tilt the scrolls.
All right. Red 2 was released July 19th, 2013. At an estimated budget of 84 million, going on to gross 148 million worldwide. Filming locations included Montreal, Quebec, Canada, London, England, Paris, France, and Moscow, Russia. Los Angeles, California. The Hedser House and Park, Taplow, Buckinghamshire, England. Notre Dame de l'Opéra, Quebec, Canada, for the Cadillac scene. The Dunsfold Aerodrome, Surrey, England, UK, for the airport scenes. The Hotel de Crillon, 10 Place de la Concorde, Paris, 8 Paris, France, where the hotel staff in Paris was shot. Langham Hotel, Regent Street, Marylebone, England, UK, for the Paris restaurant. The Anchor Brew House, Shad Thames, London, England, UK, exterior for the MI6 Alpha Level Secure Facility. 1025 Rue Lucien, LA. Montreal, QCH3G, 3C4, Canada, for the Yankee White facility. Costco Wholesale, 60 Rue de Strasbourg, Candiac, Quebec, Canada. St. Andrew's United Church, 46 Rue du Pont, Chateauguay, Quebec, Canada, for the funeral scene. The Albers Colford Hotel, 848 Sheila Riviere, in Quebec, Canada, for the diner scene, demolished. Good, so I don't have to try and pronounce that anymore. There you go, Moxo. 13126 Sadiquai Street, North Hollywood, California. RAF Upper Hayford, Oxfordshire, UK, for the fight in the hangar between Bruce Willis and Storm Shadow. Okay, coming up next, the trivia. After the success of Red, Ernest Borgnine hoped he would be around to reprise his role as Henry the Records Keeper in a sequel. When interviewed in April 2012, he mentioned there was talk about it over the years and made one request to the producers. I told him, if they do it, I want to carry a gun this time. He kept in touch with screenwriters John and Eric Ober, and would have had a major role in an early scene. When Borgnine passed away in July of 2012, 3 months prior to the start of production, his scenes were rewritten and featured an uncredited Titus Welliver. Sir Anthony Hopkins and Brian Cox have played Hannibal Lecter, a character created by Thomas Harris. Cox originally played the part in Manhunter, followed by Hopkins in Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal, and Red Dragon. The latter also featured Mary Louise Parker. In one scene, Dame Helen Mirren says she's the Queen of England. Mirren played different Queens of England into Queen Elizabeth I, the Madness of King George, and the audience. In the United States and some other countries, this movie was released on the same day as R.I.P.D., the new movie from Red director Robert Swenke, also featuring Mary Louise Parker.
Yep.
The father in the childhood photo of Han Choi Bai is Lee's real father. Sir Anthony Hopkins and Catherine Zeta-Jones appeared in The Mask of Zorro, playing father and daughter. Sir Anthony Hopkins and Dame Helen Mirren also starred in Hitchcock. Neil McDonough and David Hewlett appeared together in Timeline. The main poster for this movie with the cast walking towards the camera out of the shadows may have been inspired by the poster for The Wild Bunch. This is the second movie released in 2013 to feature Bruce Willis and Lee Bong-hun. The first was G.I. Joe, Retaliation. Although he is listed in the opening credits, Stephen Burkoff's total screen time is less than 1 minute. Due to strict UK gun laws, producers couldn't import the higher caliber guns they desired. The Dunsfold Aerodrome is also the location of BBC's Top Gear studio and test track. Look carefully and you can see rubber tire marks at Bentley Corner left by cars during the show's power lap segments. Bruce Willis and Catherine Zeta-Jones appeared in Ocean's 12 and Lady Favorite. In the scene where Frank and Katya go out to dinner in Paris, the scene opens with a shot of the Pantheon Dome at night, then follows Frank and Katya as they walk by a set of steps on the side of a church to Saint-Étienne-du-Mont. This is the same set of steps used in Midnight in Paris, where Gil meets the taxi that transports him back in time. After infiltrating the asylum, Victoria tells Frank that she felt like she was channeling Betty Davis. Davis played Elizabeth I in The Virgin Queen and The Private Lives of Elizabeth and Essex. The diplomatic vehicle number plates, while only props, were designed to look authentic. The first 3 numbers on the UK diplomatic plate tell you which country to which it belongs. 182 is assigned to Iran. The initials SJ are seen on the pistol grip of the gun Frank gives to Sarah. They can't stand for Sarah because her name is Ross. Even if she married Frank, the last name would be Moses. They likely belong to prop master Sylvain Joyle. After Han uses the minigun to pepper the vehicle behind which Frank and Marvin are hiding, Han approaches their hiding place. As he does, an unexplained bullet appears to strike the white van. This is likely a squib that exploded at the wrong time. There are actually 4 of them. 1 hits the green Audi, 2 the black Peugeot, and 1 hits the van. Okay, I am the one who has been assigned to be juvenile here. I do not need your help with that, Tim. Bill actually has to host this show. I get to be the goofy one. Okay. Moving on. I am the comedy sidekick after all. All right, Stephen Burkoff appeared in this movie as a rich businessman involved in criminal activities who hosts his visitors while wearing a dressing gown exactly like his character in Beverly Hills Cop. Frank and Katya have dinner at the same restaurant Willis did in Hudson Hawk. Willis, Malkovich, Mirren, and Parker, Brian Louise Parker, and Brian Cox are the only cast members reprising their role from the previous film. When Helen Mirren and Bruce Willis enter into Anthony Hopkins' mental hospital prison cell, the room is equipped with a curtain to give some restroom privacy. Despite this being useless in this installment, being a single cell surrounded by solid walls, it was the same type used in Hannibal Lecter's zoo-type cage containment and Silence of the Lambs. In this movie, Sir Anthony Hopkins draws on the walls of his cell. He does the same in Instinct. Frank and Marvin pursue the frog while using expensive wine as bait due to the frog's affinity for fine wines. Malkovich is a wine connoisseur who markets wine under his own label from his estate in France. A Paris hotel shown is the Regina Louvre at 2 Place the Pyramids across from the Louvre. It was also in the Bourne Identity. When Frank, Marvin, and Sarah are checking the classified WikiLeaks document in the diner, a coffee stain can be seen on the document. This is a Photoshop brush freely available on the internet, which can also be found in several other movies. This marks the second time that Mary Louise Parker's character has been put in danger, either directly or indirectly, by Anthony Hopkins' character. The first was in Red Dragon, where Hannibal Lecter reveals her address to the Tooth Fairy serial killer. The organist at Marvin's funeral plays "You Can't Always Get What You Want" by the Rolling Stones. It was also played at the funeral and The Big Chill. During the Paris car chase, Sarah says, "Happy Trails, Bozo." This is similar to John McClane's line, "Happy Trails, Hans," when he shoots Gruber at the end of Die Hard. At Marvin's funeral, near the beginning of the movie, a wreath can be seen with a blue, yellow, and red flag in the center. This is the flag of Moldova. And then the last scene of Red showed Frank and Marvin running from armed men in Moldova after doing a favor for Ivan. And that is it for the trivia.
Okay.
The scrolls are closed.
Okay, so
and hello, Spark of Iron.
Yes. and yeah, yes, thank you, Stark of Iron. Yes, we're getting there slowly but surely. Next week, on Action Theater presents not so much action, but a kind of a cross, more sci-fi-ish from 1983. Brainstorm. We're doing Brainstorm, starring Christopher Walken, Natalie Wood, Louise Fletcher, Cliff Robertson. Directed by Douglas Trumbull.
Douglas Trumbull, yeah.
Been wanting to show that one for a while, so we'll just go ahead and do it next week.
Right on.
We have join us here on Sunday for Western Cinema Presents The Dead Don't Hurt, starring Viggo Mortensen, directed by Viggo Mortensen. So it will be a first watch for me. And kind of intrigued to see how this will pan out. How about you, Deleted Scenes? What you got coming up? What you got going on?
All right. As of right now, subject to a possible time change, I might have to do it later, or I might have to wait until tomorrow night, will be my weekend update program, where I let everybody know, when I get to touch base with my subs, let everybody know what's going on with the channel. Tentatively scheduled for 11:30. That may change. Stay tuned to my community page, and I'll let everybody know the exact time. Tomorrow night, I am going to be joining Big Al Presents for Films with Friends at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. This week's movie will be Underwater from 2020, as we're continuing our aquatic beast motif. We showed Deep Rising a couple of episodes back. Then we did Humanoids from the Deep. This week we're doing Underwater. So stay tuned for that. Let's see. I'm going to be joining Bill for Western Cinema Presents. You can, of course, catch me every Tuesday at 8:30 for Live from Sparkwood in 21. And this week, Troy Pacelli, Netter's Network, and Aged Boomer and I will be watching and discussing episode 8 of season 3 of Twin Peaks. I am also going to have reviews coming up for Borderlands, Alien Romulus, and Cuckoo, just as soon as I have seen them all. So stay tuned for those.
Well, I thought you weren't doing. I thought you weren't doing Aliens Romulus.
I wasn't, to be perfectly honest. And I am going into this with some trepidation even now, but there have been some really good reviews for that movie from some people I respect. So I am going to take the plunge, and I am going to see the movie. I just don't know when. But yeah, I've decided I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. Let me see. And of course, Sunday night, Unscripted, 8 p.m., which will be episode 75, entitled AstroTurfed. And I'm going to be talking about a number of different subjects. That'll be at 8 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. And of course, 12:05 a.m., 11:05 Central, will be episode 64 of The Other Side of Midnight. And of course, I do want to remind everyone that on September 8th at 4 p.m., will be a special episode of Western Cinema Presents, and we will be watching the 50th anniversary of Blazing Saddles.
Oh, yes.
A much requested film, but we wanted to wait until we wanted to wait for just the right time. And since this year will be the 50th anniversary, now is as good a time as any. So
yes,
stay tuned and join us for that, and we hope to see you all there.
Absolutely. With that being said, I'll give my parting words. As always, be excellent to one another. Party on. We can't wait to see you on the next one. You have a great evening, folks. Over to you, deleted scenes.
All right. I do want to remind everyone that our friend Big Al Presents, as he announced in the chat earlier, his review for Cocaine Werewolf. This is a real movie, folks.
Cocaine? Wait. We had Cocaine Bear, now we're getting Cocaine Werewolf? What
Cocaine
you say?
Werewolf. His review is up now as of 46 minutes ago. So please give that a look and find out what Al thought of the film. Oh, I'm willing to bet it's better than half the stuff that we've seen this year.
I never heard of that until just now. So
no, never did I before you brought it up. All right, so Big Al Presents 10-word review of Cocaine Werewolf. So check that out. And of course, I do want to remind everyone that tonight at 10 p.m., our friend Enigma Severus, who was in the chat, will be the guest on Netter's Network for Thursday Things, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. So join us there. From HQ and our second home office in Arizona, in all points, north, south, east, west, and beyond, good night, take care, stay strong, be safe. If you find a random nuclear device in a catacomb, please leave it where you find it and alert the authorities. Because this is how we win.